Welcome all of you. So in this video we are going to learn how to use OpenOffice Impress. So this is according to Vocational IT 402 curriculum of CBSE for class 9th. So in this video we are going to learn these topics of OpenOffice Impress: how to insert a slide, how to insert a duplicate slide, changing slide background to give a design on the slide, changing the slide layout to insert a picture or shape on the slide transition, making the slideshow automatic, giving animation, grouping objects, and what are various Impress views. So basically, when we write Impress, if I want to open Impress here, so if I click on Impress here, this dialog box will come. This dialog box shows whether you want to create an empty presentation or from a template or from some existing presentation. So if I am creating an empty presentation, I'll click on Next. Okay, and then click on Create. Now this will create an empty presentation here. Okay, this is an empty slide and I am writing something on the first slide here. Suppose I'm making a presentation of uses of internet. Okay, and now if I have to add more slide on it, I will click on insert slide. Insert slide. So this will add one more slide. So this is my second slide and I am writing some content here, heading and subheading. Okay, now if I have to insert a duplicate slide, one more slide, a duplicate slide if I have to insert, I'll go to insert duplicate slide. Now you can see these two slides are similar. They are same slide which I have inserted here. So these options you can get here also, like you can start the slideshow, you can hide a slide, you can make a duplicate slide by clicking on this icon also. And suppose I want to delete the slide, I'll click on the slide here and click on the delete button on the keyboard. Okay, so like this I have made a slide. Now suppose I'm making one more slide, insert slide, and then I'll just write some one more slide here, write some content here. Okay, so three slides I have made, so that's enough right now for this example. Now I have to change the background color of the slide. I'll go to format page. From here I'll select background and then there are various options, like I can give a background color here, color for the background of the slide, or I can select any gradient effect. Gradient means a combination of two colors. Then I can select some hatching, that is some pattern for the background of the slide, some bitmap. So any of these things you can select for the slide background. So I am taking a gradient from here and I am selecting one gradient effect for my slide. Now this dialog box shows you want the background setting for all the pages or only for the current page. So only for the current page or for all the pages. So if I click on yes, the background color will be applied to all the pages. If I click on no, it will be applied to only single page. Okay. So this background is applied to only single page now. Now if I want to change the design, so I go to format, slide design. So slide design will give some background designs which are already available in PowerPoint. Okay, so I'll click on load and then any of the presentations, suppose I want this one, and click on OK. So I'll just wait for some seconds to load this kind of design and click on OK. So I have to go to format slide design, click on load and select any of the background designs from here. Background presentation backgrounds are there. So anyone I can take and load it on my screen. Suppose I want to take this one and click on OK. Again this dialog box will come. Okay, I have not selected the current slide. This slide already had some background color. So this slide was design was not applied to that slide. I'll again go to format, slide design, click on load, presentation backgrounds, any one of these, click on OK. So this is the background design. So I'm just taking this one and click on OK. So this background design has been applied to the current slide. Now if I want to change the layout of this slide, on the right side you will see some layouts are coming, or you can also go to format and slide layout and you will get these layouts in the on the right side. This is the task pane. Okay, I want to write two column of text. So for that I can click on this one. So here I can write two column of text. Okay, any information you can write. Okay, so now I am having two column of text, so I can change the layout of the slide as per my requirement. So one more column of text if I want. So here you can select the layout of the slide. Okay, now to start the slideshow, we will press F5. So this is a simple slide which we have made now. Now, if I have to give some transition effect to the slide, I can go to slideshow menu, slide transition, and select any transition effect. Transition effect means how the next slide will appear on the screen, how it will appear on the screen. So I suppose I give uncover left. Okay, and I can also specify the speed, like I'm giving it fast, and I can click on apply to all slides. So the same transition effect will be applied to all the slides now. I'll click on F5 and now you can see how the next slide is appearing on the screen. Okay, next slide. And again I am pressing the mouse for the next slide. Now what I want is I want to make my slideshow automatic. That means I don't have to press the mouse for the next slide to appear. I can click on automatically after, select some seconds here, 1 second, 2 second, whatever you want. Click on apply to all slides. Okay, don't forget to click on apply to all slides. Now I am not pressing any mouse. My slides will automatically come one after another. Okay, so this is slide transition, how the next slide will appear on the screen, whether I want it to appear automatically or on mouse click. Similarly, I can go to slideshow custom animation. Custom animation means I can animate individual objects of the slide. Okay, suppose I want to insert some picture here. I want to insert some picture here. I can go to this option of gallery. This option is there in the drawing toolbar on the bottom. If you are not able to see this toolbar, you can go to view and you can go to toolbars. You can select drawing toolbar from here. Okay, if it is already clicked, you will get this toolbar here. Otherwise, you can go to view and toolbars and click on drawing toolbar and it will display drawing toolbar on the screen. Now I am clicking on this option gallery. Gallery are just like clip arts in MS Office, and you can insert any clip art or any image in your slide from here. Just drag it here. Okay, so and then again click on gallery option. Okay, similarly if I want to insert any shape here, I can take any shape and I can insert it in my slide. So this is also there in drawing toolbar. If it, so whatever shape you want, you can insert it. Okay, and suppose if you are having any image in your system which you want to insert, you can go to insert picture from file. Suppose you have downloaded any image from internet and it is there in your system which you want to insert in your presentation, you can go to insert picture from file and then select any picture, select the folder where the image is, select the picture, click on open. Okay, so this is the picture which is being inserted. You can rotate the picture, you can increase and decrease the size of the picture. Okay, now the next thing is slideshow custom animation. So this tool will come, this dialog box will come on the right side. I want to animate this text. So if you see, this option is not working, this option. Why? Because I have not selected anything on the slide. I have to first select certain text, click on add, and what kind of animation you want to give, that you have to select from here. Okay, so flash ones, I can select the speed of the present of the animation also. Okay, medium, slow, fast, click on OK. Now if I want to make my slideshow automatic, I have to click on start after previous or with previous. Okay, similarly I'm animating this one also, add, take anyone, click on OK, and from here if I want the slideshow to appear automatic, I will select after previous, and now I'll click on F5. Now you can see the kind of animation effect which I have given in the slide. Okay, so same way you can apply animation to each object on the slides. Now the last thing is grouping. For grouping, we have to select multiple images, multiple objects together. Grouping means to group multiple objects on the slide. So I'll click on the first object, press shift key, click on the second object. Now both the objects are selected. Right click and click on group. Okay, now what will be the use of group? Now if I am dragging these two objects, they are drag together. If I'm resizing it, they are resized together. If I'm changing the color of the, if I'm changing some line color on it, that will appear on both the objects. Okay, so like that I can group the objects and I can edit the objects together. So now I will right click and click on ungroup. So basically grouping means we can group the objects together and then we can edit the objects together. So for grouping we have to press the click on the first object, press shift key, click on the second object, right click, group. So whatever editing you are doing on the objects, they will all be done together on both the objects, like resizing or changing the color or filling some color inside the picture. So I am taking fill color and I am selecting any color which I want to fill inside the picture boundary. So that will be filled. Since this image was not having any fill boundary, so that's why in the image this color has not been filled. Otherwise, if you take any similar kind of picture, like if I have taken two gallery images, it would have been filled. Then you can click on ungroup. Okay, so select the images. Now these images are ungrouped now. So these are the various topics which we have discussed in the class today. So you can make your own presentation and try out.